Okay, we're back. Now we're gonna go to Abyss first, after we start worshipping Zen. I don't want to go to Crypts first this time, and the reason for that is I'm using melee. And so curse skulls and things like that are going to be kind of an annoyance here in a way that they haven't been in the past. So I'd really like to have Zen's abilities first. Now let's call a merchant real quick for some food. This looks like it'll probably be sufficient. Now we have 3,000 gold left. I could buy another shop, but I think I'm just going to keep this big pile of gold. Donate to Zen. It would be nice to have some barding, but I mean, there's no guarantee that one more shop is going to get that for me, so let's just do it. We'll go ahead and donate. And we'll go to the Abyss, which we have to actually walk through depths to do. I turned on invocations. As you can see, we're training armor and dodging as well, but not for long. They just have to get to 15, so we'll keep training that. And then we'll only be training invocations afterwards, once they hit 15. So we're going to have to deal with Berserk and Haste and things like that. So it kind of sucks. It's not the end of the world, though. Now, before worshipping Zen, I forgot to try to play the mutation game. That's fine. Wow. These guys are... well, there's a lot of them. Okay, let's walk away from this stuff. We're still faster. At least I thought we were. Maybe we're about the same speed. Okay, no more recharging. Let's grab some confusion, I suppose. Actually, I kind of wish Gozag had berserked that demonologist. Oh well, I'm not going to go hunting for him. Let's go back to depths. We're looking for an abyss portal here. Now, the biggest risk with the Gozag Wrath is not actually the berserk, it's haste, since he can haste things that cast spells and are very, very powerful. Ah, come on. Okay, that's an issue. Full vulnerability, this guy. I don't think they ever stop being berserked, by the way, so I can't just walk away. Notice it said, well, I guess it's not on the log, but it didn't say berserked, it said incited by Gozag. One of the biggest issues here is also that when things are berserked, they're going to make a ton of noise. Wake up half the floor. I should have had a different weapon on. I forgot that they can still paralyze me, so that could have been quite bad. If I had some kind of option for having another piece of MR on all the time, I would totally take it. I remember this cloak, but now that we have Arlek, kind of doesn't seem worth it. Plus, I mean, minus Tela is just no fun at all. Cool thing about Gozag is he doesn't bother you while you're resting. He just augments the power of existing monsters. So you can't really get surprised by his wrath. No Abyss Portal yet. I guess I didn't have to do that. It's not like those guys can paralyze me anymore. On the plus side, since we're doing depths kind of earlier than we usually do, or part of depths anyway. We're going to burn through the Wrath quicker. I probably should have just gone to Crypts, but I don't know. This character just doesn't seem like it would be all that good at killing Curse Skulls. I'd just rather have... I wanted to have Zens in prison is what I wanted. Since we have it, I guess I'll wait until it's down to 0% instead of 1%. Hey, cool, food shop. I'm glad that zombie didn't get hasted. That would have been nasty. Hasted Juggernaut zombie. Well, that's odd. Zen won't let me reflect an Ogre Mage. I guess Ogre Mages are considered evil. See, I don't want to be next to this thing, and I'll tell you why. It could LCS me twice in a row for my full hit points, so we use Fear Scroll and we walk away. Probably should have used C Blank to be totally sure that would work. That's the main fear with the Gozag Wrath, is something hasted that has LCS or some other high damage thing that doesn't care about GDR. Let's go in here and see what we're working with. Oh. Floating Eye. But it's turned into a Swamp Dragon, so that's cool. We're gonna Vitalize. Lamp of Fire. Confuse this thing. Try to kill this shapeshifter. I see that there's a lurking horror here. And maybe it's time to teleport, just to be sure. Since we got tormented here. All in all, this is not too bad of a teleporter vault, but I still want to be as careful as I can be. Huh, imagine bow. Not going to be using that. That thing has MR plus on it. That would have been a good in-game weapon. I guess Venom, though, so maybe not. Still no Abyss. You'd think there'd be a portal to the Abyss there in the Lagonu Vault. I don't think I'm familiar with this vault. This appears to be some sort of floor-wide vault. Absolutely don't want this thing to be berserk near me. That's why we confuse it right off the bat. Plus, I mean, confuse is so cheap. We have so much of it, I mean. Oh, see, I did it again. I'm just, like, swinging on this guy. I keep assuming I have enough MR to be immune, but I don't. I need to be a lot more careful. If I had an MR plus ring available, I would actually wear it. I would actually wear it over my +5 at all times, just so it removes even the possibility, you know. Hey, Lesser Beckoning's really good here. I kind of want to get Passage, although I don't see myself actually using it. But I mean, if you're next to a lich or an ancient lich, and there's any chance of it paralyzing you at all, you should just assume you can get one-shotted. You know. Oh boy. Let's blink. Confuse. We succeed with the confuse. I'll try to use this bow. I just don't want to be next to it, that's all. See, this guy can paralyze me. He does quite a lot of damage, or he can. I was hoping my elementals would deal with him a little bit faster. That's okay, we're gonna leave. Well, I'm gonna put on the falchion so I can't get paralyzed. There we go. I guess I probably have always skipped this when I find it, since you land next to these downstairs. This looks like a very convenient depths floor to just walk away from. That's my instinct when I see this layout. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the first time I've actually gone through it, but that I have seen it at some point before. It's starting to look a little more familiar as I think about it. We take out the Flayed Ghost, returning my hit points. Confuse that Deep Troll. Wow, this is nasty. I'm just going to teleport away from this stuff. I mean, none of it's particularly powerful on its own, it's just that it's... You know, it's, first of all, we had kind of a bad engagement on it. Just bad positioning. Hey, forget this. It's Caustic Strike? No thank you. I just rest for that to go away. I mean, it's a summon, so whatever. I have no idea where it even came from. I assume something had a scroll of summoning. Probably this Vampire Mage.
Dude, this thing claims I have mail.
I better turn my phone off here. I mean, it's funny, I just wanted to go to the Abyss real quick. But, that's not quite working out, which, I mean, you can't assume you're going to find an Abyssal Portal immediately. But, all things considered, I'm not displeased with the way this has worked out so far. I mean, going to Crypts was not just a bad idea because of the whole Curse Skull thing, due to my lack of ranged. It was a bad idea due to the fact that Curse Skulls will probably get hasted. Which is, you know, they're scary enough on their own. But if they're being hasted by Gozag, then, you know, forget it, you know what I mean? That's just too ugly. Flayed Ghosts being hasted is pretty ugly, too. So you gotta play around the Wrath a little bit. Whenever you make a god mad, that's something you just have to work around. There's a floating eye. That really sucks. I'm not fooling around with the floating eye. We're gonna blink away. I wonder if the floating eye gets hasted, if it actually... I can only assume that it will, in fact, paralyze you quicker. Dead immediately. Good. Well, that doesn't look so bad. Let's take a quick look at this, though. Anti-magic. You know what? Since I'm going to be using these things for liches, anti-magic seems like the correct move. Base damage 11. Yeah, it's even a better base type than Falchion, so sure. This Hat of the Bear Spirit is honestly pretty appealing. It would solve my MR problems, and it would free up my amulet. But you know, this is giving me MR already, one less pip, and it's also solving all my resistance problems, so I think in this case I am going to stick with Hat of the Alchemist. I mean, let me just take a look. If I take off Hat of the Alchemist, well, it's actually not that bad. Wow, it's pretty tempting. Lack of R-neg kind of sucks, but well, that's odd. I could have sworn there was another amulet. Maybe I dropped it in a portal vault or something. I thought there was an RC... Oh, no, that was a ring. I was going to say, I thought there was an RC++ amulet. Well, there's Pro Magic as a ring, so that's an option too to deal with this little problem. My resistances are actually not awful without this hat. Even my AC goes up, you know. I could wear Regen MP, which would be kind of funny with Hat of the Bear. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to wear the hat, I mean. Because then we can get more bang out of that amulet slot. We don't need to take away our protection, so we gain a bunch of AC. We lose... Really all we lose is the Arpoise is the only thing we care about, which is, you know, whatever. We actually get our neg from the hat, so that's cool. Probably going to wear the Reflect, to be honest. Nah, let's... Screw it. Let's just wear Regen MP. Which will actually be kind of like regen hit points. Yeah, not bad. I'm pretty happy with this turn of events, I think. Alright, as for this stuff, we'll set that on fire. Sadly, we don't have any immolation, so we're going to have to live without that. We'll just fight this stuff. If Gozak starts being nasty, we can always teleport. Actually, I want to check something. Ancient Lich. Yeah, Ancient Liches cannot paralyze us now, so... I mean, we're pretty rock solid. I'm thinking we back up away from this stuff now. Whoa, that's summoned. No thanks. And we're low on hit points, so forget that. Gotta watch out for those shadow creatures users in depths. Very powerful. Alright. That's another floor of depths down. Still no abyss. You know, we do have a treasure trove. As soon as we can get into the abyss and get that rune. Ooh, this is not good. Let's use sack of spiders. Wow. Quicksilver Dragon is no fun at all when it's berserked. Cited by Gozag. Let's dig this dude out. Frankly, I'm tempted to pop into the Zig. Almost strictly because I want to see if I can find a barding. Oh, hello. So Tahua is hasted. Now, I would like to confuse after vulnerability. It's a bad idea because he has paralyze. So we're just going to use spiders and elementals and take them out that way. We have quite a lot of spiders, 4 sacks still, even though we've been spamming it, so. Okay, this is ugly. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Blink. And teleport. Ooh. All this Berserk is really, really nasty. Why don't we just go somewhere a little safer? AKA upstairs. And we'll do the stair dancing game. Well, not to that one. I'm gonna turn that staircase off because of the Zot trap. This is a pretty good place. This is nice and secluded. We can pull things back to it. Guess as long as we're next to the Demonologist, it's no big deal. Okay, these guys are busting up my little fun zone here. Oh, geez. Gozag Wrath is about to end. You can tell from the light red color versus the dark red color from before. Unsurprising, really, with the density of the experience here. An Ice Fiend, which is hasted. Well, that's just not fun at all. Magic immune, of course. It's been a while since I've had to fight extended threats like this. They don't usually show up before extended, but they can. Placed by vaults and things like that. See, my instinct is to put him in jail and wait for the haste to end, but that doesn't work, because he's incited by Gozag. He's like that forever. I have to wonder if I could Yaris him. Of course, we don't have that memorized, and if we did, Zen wouldn't like it very much. I think that what I'm going to do is I am going to put him in jail. I'm going to go to the staircase. We're going to vitalize. Whoa. We immediately start getting tormented. I guess I'll just go up. Do I want to haste? I don't know. I would have liked it very much if Zen, excuse me, if Gozag had not done that. He chose probably the worst possible thing on this floor to haste. Well, the worst for me, the best for him, so. I wonder where all the berserked ones went. Maybe it doesn't last forever. I guess I don't know. Huh. Alright, I stand... Well, it says incited by Gozag, but the haste isn't there, so... Is that a glitch, I wonder? Okay, he's been anti-magicked a bit. Let's take him down with the greatsword. Gozag seems mollified. Sweet. Well, I wasn't intending to make this just a depths video, but I guess we might as well just go ahead and finish out depths since we're on depths 4 and we still haven't found a portal to the abyss. I'm not saying that's all we're gonna do here before the video gets cut, but I mean, I'm just saying I'm gonna finish out the depths. We'll probably still do crypts and whatnot as well, just for fun. Alright, we're gonna do that so we don't go near that Zod trap on the way up. Yeah, wow. No Abyss Portal until Depths 4. So yeah, let's clear out Depths 5, since we're this far in. Oh, we found a brand weapon. Let's, we have 2 now, so let's... In fact, we've had this for a while, I just now noticed. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get that, freezing. Oh, it's flames. Alright, I'll take flames. That's fine. Not so great versus orbs of fire. We can just use might or something. Not gonna do it again. As for this dude, let's wait until a little more of the floor is clear. I'm gonna hunt down some of these guys I pulled. Whoops, I did not actually mean to go in here. There's no real reason for us to do anything in there except for some experience, so just walk right out of the vestibule. Let's take out this distortion haver. What was that? I guess I riposted a lot. Gotta remember to use recite. Very good in these big fights. What did I turn into a pillar of salt? The Yaktar? It's pretty cool. I mean, our invocations are getting pretty high. It's kind of enjoyable, actually. Even if it is a very contested staircase, it's being contested by things that can't really cause me too bad of a headache, you know. Maybe I'll ascend with that. Maybe I'll ascend with that sweet invocations title, Bringer of Law. Oh, there's a menace. I did that on purpose, by the way. I want to lure things to this staircase. Have some more fun with recite, why not? Of course, now that menace is here, the party's over. Get a few explosions here. Just kind of hoping that would kill Menace. Okay, there's gonna be explosions and it's gonna make Zen mad, so probably for the best if I just walk up like I did. I mean, it's okay. We'll kill Menace in our own way. Just there's no need to get fancy about it with immolation, even if it is both satisfying and effective. I mean, we could have just swung a couple times there and probably won, but nah. It's Marjorie. Here comes Menace. I'm gonna do this too. Get some anti-magic on him. Now, Menace and I should probably be on the same side, since we're both worshipping Zen and everything, but unfortunately that's not really how this works. I'm going to use Might. Might and Vitalization, so this should be enough to just take him out super quick. There we go. I suppose I could get like a U-Demon Blade or something and a large shield, if I wanted to. Let's see what the shield is. Large shield protection. I mean, it's quite good. But I don't think so. I think we're going to keep on keeping on with this greatsword. It's a perfectly viable endgame weapon. Wow, we're already 48 minutes in. This took a little longer than I thought it would. That's cool. No big deal. I'll tell you what. So this video is going to be depths and abyss only. Hopefully we can get this within, like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, but it's not the end of the world if we go over a little bit from the hour that I like to keep these to. So, of course, we're going to go to Abyss 3 as soon as possible. Normally I wouldn't bother with this rune really, but we've got a trove. We've got a trove that wants to see the abyssal runes, so that's the, you know, that's some pretty good motivation. Nice, okay, here we are. Time to look for that rune. Oh wow, we're not even level 27 yet. For some reason I thought I was, since I finished out depths, but it's not always the case. I'm gonna, yeah, unlink my mana to my wands using Zen's ability there. Didn't really care about that claws mutation. I mean, come on, who cares? Confused that lurking horror, so it doesn't come get me. Then we'll just walk away from it. I hate when, like, some walls in the abyss are like stealth indestructible. You go to use digging on it and it just says it shatters but nothing happens. Really obnoxious. Let's go deeper, whatever. We have Zen abilities. We can survive. Okay, don't want to get paralyzed. Even at this point in the game, we can be paralyzed, so by hornets. So let's not play that game. What's going on with this weird little vault? I feel like we've got the potential for a rune to be in here, but I don't really know. I'm gonna put this thing in jail for now. Oh yeah, there's a vault. Or there's the rune in here. I'm pretty sure of it. This is not good, though. I could be paralyzed. I want to use Holy Word, but I don't know if it works on Sarkar's masses. I'm going to haste here. I want to play this as safe as possible. Here is the Abyssal Rune. Let's blink. Pick it up. Oh man. I could so get paralyzed here. Let's fog. And let's Tella. I think I'm going to use heal wounds a couple of times here. I can always just... Hold up. I'm going to stop being stupid. Deep Elf Sorcerer. He's hasted. I think these can do 120 to me total. Yeah, okay, they can do 120, so I probably can't be one-shotted unless these guys get max damage at the same time. Of course, that could happen, so why don't we just fear these guys away? Okay, I feel so much better now that Deep Elf Sorcerer is dead. This was rather risky. Excuse me, this was rather risky what I did here, and I shouldn't have done it. I'm just going to read Fear again. I'll tell you what. Actually, I'm just going to cast Blink. We'll just walk away from this stuff. Teleport should kick in pretty soon. It's been quite a while. There we go. Should I go to Abyss 5? Probably not. Of course, experience isn't going to pull me away anymore because I've already got an experience portal. So it'll only go down unless I'm on Abyss 5, so... Maybe. Hey, haste potion. 2 of them. Awesome. Sweet. Alright, that was very fast. I like that. Certainly a bit of a misplay there. I think we could have died, which is not great. But otherwise, I mean, it was pretty smooth. We found the rune pretty quickly. That part's cool. Manual of dodging. Cool. Manual of conjurations. Meh. I mean... Whatever. This trove is not useless. I mean, if we found a manual of dodging, that's good enough for me. We're not going to go down the conjurations road, though, just because I found a manual. I mean, it's a bit late in the game for all that. Okay, so we're still going to do Crypt. I think next video, we'll just kind of jam it all together. There's really not much left. We'll just do Crypt, pick up whatever loot happens to be there, probably slay everything pretty easily with Recite. Then we'll go into Zot, clear it out, get the orb, and we'll win. Until then, I'm signing out.